Hey guys, you ready to go sailing tonight with this ship captain? We're gonna call him Shipmate. Hi Shipmate if you're watching. Alright. Maybe this is your long lost Uncle Joe that sailed the ocean and all that good stuff. Alright. Anyway guys, just gotta get this stamped up really well. I think I need to put more paper in the back of this so it will work again. Alright, what's not stamping? Alright, so we need to press harder with there, harder there. Maybe if I move this up a little bit. Huh, that worked. Okay. Just give it one more for good measure. Alright, move this out of my way. Okay, so we're using this set this evening. Guess you can't see that there. Anyway, it comes with a cool ship captain dude and a little lighthouse and all kinds of good stuff. So, alright, I'm gonna not talk so much and I'm gonna try to craft. That's what we think. Okay. So I went ahead and used an embossing powder, embossing folder, can't talk, and embossed this, although you're really not going to be able to see the back of it. It says world map and ocean and whatever. I just thought that would be perfect for this guy out on the ocean. You can see a little bit of it, I guess, when you open it on the inside. So I do have a couple. It doesn't quite match my blue here. I wanted to do the ones with the anchor, but I think this doesn't match either, but it's a little bit better contrast, I think. So as soon as I find, here it is, tape, we're going to put that down. And go ahead and put our ribbon on. Just kind of right in the center. Alright, I guess I'll just have to cut that off already. It works better if you can grab it on kind of like an end, where it can kind of grab on to whatever. And then we will put that down there, trim up our sides. There we go, dust that off. Alright, so now we're going to work on our coloring, and I'm going to kind of keep that there just sort of for inspiration, I guess. So first, I'm going to, I guess, start off with his beard and his hair, which will be this color. So what are you guys doing? What have you been crafting? Share some crafty stuff with me. What have you been making? As you can tell, I'm trying to kind of kick it in high gear and do lots of the stamping and whatever that I've wanted to do all summer and haven't done, but you know how that goes. You know what? I almost think, I'm afraid I'm going to color over the fish. Let me just do the fish first. He has cool little goldfish. Well, in my mind, they're goldfish. Hopping out of his beard or going through his beard, because he is truly a man of the sea. Fears no wave. Anyway, this would be the dude that I would want on my boat if I ever had to go out and fight all the waves in some storm or something. I think this dude could handle it. Alright. Oh, and look, there's one right here. down his pipe. Have you guys been out on the open ocean for, basically where you can't see land? I guess I did take not a cruise, but like a small little cruise out into the ocean. And we've been out to the lighthouses and things like that. And I guess you couldn't see land there, so, I think I'm going to color this orange as well while I'm at it. And, can you guys see? Yeah. But I've never actually taken, like, a cruise, and I wouldn't want to go out on, like, on a sailboat for just days at a time, I don't think. I might be a little freaked out, but, I mean, as long as the water was, cool, or not cool, but like calm, the seas were calm, I'd be fine. But as soon as that first storm came, woo, you guys remember that movie, The Perfect Storm? I think of that with this card. Oh my gosh, what a sad movie. I totally thought they were going to live, really thought they were going to live. I wanted them to live. But you know how it goes. Sometimes life is not always perfect. But okay, so now I can I feel like I can focus more on his beard. I'm just going to color it all that color, I believe. I might go in and darken it just a touch on his mustache. We'll kind of see how it goes. What do you think, shipmate? Should he have a brown mustache, or I thought about gray. He's your long lost uncle here, so you should tell me. Anyway, I need to quit being crazy and focus. I do think I want the pipe gray at least. Oh, I didn't mean to color his lips. Oh well. Might go back over those a little bit. That's the trouble with some of these detailed stamps. You can't always tell exactly what's what. So you just kind of have to guess for a minute. But anyway. Oh, and thanks, by the way, shipmate, for the info on the B12. If you guys watch my haul video, I got some chewable, like, gummies, basically, for B12, and, but shipmate, said those were, not as good as the sublingual ones, like you put on your tongue. So, I think that's part of the beard, too. So I did return those, and I got that. So that is good. You don't want to waste anything, like, I mean, if you want to take it, you want it to happen. What's that right there? I don't know. Maybe, I think it's part of his collar. Okay. All right. So we're going to give him some steel blue eyes, kind of like the steel blue of the water. And he's just going to have a peachy skin tone. I guess we could almost give him some rosy red cheeks or something, because he might have some windburn being out there so much. I don't know. We'll have to think on it. Let's color that all in. I need to find some tan shoes. That's been my one annoying thing that I cannot find this summer that I need to start school, start work back. I need some tan, like, comfy tennis shoes. I prefer Skechers, and I had my hand on a pair at, is it Shoe Department? Yeah, Shoe Department. And let's see, I don't know. I do think we should give him a darker beard, so let's just go ahead and do that while we're at it. Let's see, Shoe Show, that's those closed. Shoe Department, and then, okay, Shoe Carnival, yeah. Okay, so the one we have is Shoe Department. But I do like the Shoe Carnivals. They have a nice selection. But anyway, I had my hand on a pair, but it was kind of not the greatest day, and I just decided, I'll come back later and try them on or whatever. I just didn't want to fool with it at the moment. And man, and I knew better. I knew better even when I left. I knew better. So because I can just never find those, and Skechers just seem to do very well with my feet. They're very, very comfy, and it just kind of, it works for me. So and being tan, you know, they can kind of go with some dress pants and things, and I'll usually get a black pair, and so if I have to be on my feet a lot, like for class days and things, then I will do kind of the tennis shoes versus the dress shoes, and man, you can tell such a difference too. Oh my gosh, feels so good. All right, I'm gonna swoosh that. Is there anywhere else that needs swooshing? I don't think so. All right, so let's go gray for his pipe. But anyway, I did see, I think it's the same shoe. I'm not 100% sure. I didn't look at them like that well, but I just knew, I just felt like they would work, and I would come back and get them. But then they were gone, and so I about cried, honestly. But bring that all the way up to his mouth there. I'm not sure where it ends, but that's what we're going to do. Okay. So now I guess we need to kind of color up his hat. This is night blue. Ooh, that sounds pretty because he sails at night. I like that color. I like that a lot. Anyway, what was I saying? Shoes. Okay, so I saw some online, and but I just hate the whole ordering process and all that stuff because it's I couldn't find them at the shoe department online, so it's not like it's somewhere I can take them back. It's at the actual Skechers site. And so then, you know, you got to box them up and send them back and pay the postage and all that stuff, and that's just annoying. So I haven't ordered anything yet, but I might have to give it a go. But I just hate not being able to try them on because it's shoes and pants these days are so weird. Like you think you wear one size, but you just don't. And plus, you know, with the shoes, when you're on your feet a lot, you want them to be right. So, all right. That's pretty. So we're going to go ahead and color his little jacket here. At least I think that's part of his jacket. Yeah. Try to focus and not talk so much and stay in the lines. I feel like I'm in kindergarten. Stay in your lines. Anyway, how do you guys, I asked about ribbon and how you stored your ribbon the other day. So how do you store your like punched items, like extra, like I cut 2 of these white things in case I mess up, and but luckily so far so good. You know, but then I don't use them, and you just kind of toss it to the side, and I'll put them in like a box under my desk, and scraps and things like that of paper, and it's like too big to throw away, but you know, I don't know, you just don't end up ever doing anything with them, and then they kind of get lost, and I don't know. So how do you guys store them so that you actually use them? Do you just go through them every once in a while and just kind of, I don't know. Alright, so I'm not going to color the whole thing there. I'm just going to kind of go around here just a little bit, like it's kind of like going down his shoulder or something. I don't know. Alright. Let me just go ahead and color this too. Make that so it kind of matches. That should be yellow with the little lighthouse. We will think on that. It doesn't really match. I actually wanted to use an orange layer, but I couldn't get the dude here to fit in any, like, he wouldn't fit in a circle with a layer. Like, I don't have a big enough one for his big old head. And so that was a problem. So this was the only die set that I had that he could fit with. But I really wanted like an orange layer behind him because I just love that orange and navy and whatever together. Alright, just going to fill that in with a little bit of gray. That in with some gray. Maybe up there with some gray. And I think we are. Let me find a yellow. I think we will go ahead and put the beam of light out there. Okay, so we're just going to go around. I can't get this open. Oh, there it comes. Just going to color in this very lightly here. But anyway, back to the scrap stuff. I'd really like to know how you guys store your scraps so that you actually use them. Okay, anything else? I think I'm going to do around there. Here, we got a new barbecue place in town that just opened this week. Haven't tried it yet because I picked up a bunch of Chinese. I think I told you guys about that on one of the videos. I didn't want to cook the rest of the week and I love Chinese, so it was like a treat to myself to just have that until school went back. And so I went to this place that we went to the other day, and we had ordered out in, like, not a restaurant, but, ordered out, I suppose, whatever you call it. We picked it up to go is what I'm trying to say. I see just a little bit of white space right there. And right there, and right there. Okay. Let's see, what does he need now? Gonna do the same color of blue that we did for his eyes down here, I believe. Some water. But anyway, and it was good the other day. It actually was, and I don't know if it's because we had it while it was hot or what the deal was, but I'll just color that bottom of that too. But it was horrible. Like, it's the worst Chinese I've ever had, and I've had some bad Chinese, people, because I have it a lot. I guess, I probably shouldn't, but I do. But anyway, alright. So now, where's my vintage photo? Okay, so we're going to use some vintage photo distress ink and just kind of, we're going to use one of these life-changing brushes and just kind of go around a little bit and darken that up. And I like to start off the paper, like instead of that, I shouldn't have done that, right? We might can blend that out a little bit. But if you start off the paper, it doesn't really do that as bad. It doesn't make those marks. So I feel like you do waste ink, but it just is what it is. But anyway, so back to the Chinese. I ordered sesame chicken, chicken lo mein, and sweet and sour chicken. Oh, the sweet and sour was okay. It was all right, but everything was just, it had like no taste. It was so bland, and even the rice was bad. Like, it was just blah. And I was so excited because I really thought after trying that place, because I normally, have this other place that I go, but it had been years and years since I had tried there, and so since I tried it the other day and I liked it, I thought that was going to be my new go-to place kind of thing, and it didn't happen. So wasted a lot of money and didn't get much happiness there for it either. So alright, that's pretty. But anyway, so hopefully down here, the new barbecue place will be good. And, you know, it's got like a big blob over there. So let's blob it over here a little bit more. Kind of even that out like it's meant to be that way or something. I think we can do that. So that side and that side's kind of even there. I'll just make that much darker. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. All right, I like that. So we're gonna put that there, but we're gonna do something cool for the inside first. I have these little, and the embossing folder I used, if anyone is interested, is called World Map by Couture Creations. And then I'm going to use this die set by Penny Black. And to me, they look like, you know, like a pirate scroll, a treasure map or something. So kind of an old world map anyway. All right, so we're going to put this kind of rope stuff down on here. And just give this a little bit of texture. See if we can get this rope pattern to appear on here, I hope. You don't need it like super covered, because I do want to stamp on it. I don't know what to stamp. I'll tell you guys ahead, I don't have a stamp ready for the inside. I just want it to be something magical about the ocean or sailing or life or something. But I gotta find that. So, but while I had this idea, I was just kind of going to go with it. All right. You know what? Just line that up again real. Let's see. Here we go. All right, that works. And my hands look like I have poo on them, but that's just the color of the vintage photo ink. All right, so this is going to, you know what? Hang on. Put this on the block. I don't really like to stamp with vintage photo ink, but since this is kind of grungy anyway, I think it'll be okay. We'll see how it goes. Put a little, yeah, put a little anchor right there. I like that. I'd almost like to put one up there, but you guys know I get to going, and sometimes I gotta remember less is more. So I think that will look quite pretty in there. And, but I don't know what I'm going to stamp on it yet, so I'm going to not glue that down. But I am going to glue, I think I'm going to go ahead and pop dot or 3D tape this. Just to give it a little bit of dimension there. Right now, that new place I was telling you about, our barbecue place, is only a drive-through because we have to cut 2 doors or something to make it, I guess, like meet code. So, but hey, at least we have a new place. I'm excited. Oh, that's going to be too long. And I'll just do it there. And I'll stick another little piece right there. It'll be fine. And maybe one more right here. Because we don't want it to sink. I mean, we cannot have the word... You know how, like, if you don't tape it enough with the 3D tape, then it kind of sinks in the middle, but we can't have the word sink associated with our ship guy here. He would not be pleased. All right. So let's go ahead and tape him down. All right, awesome, awesome, awesome. Now I pulled out these little orange, if you guys ever go to, I think these are from the Dollar Tree. Let's see, yep. The Dollar Tree will have different colors of little sequin palettes, and so I just opened the orange, and there's a pretty purple and black. So we'll be doing some things with those colors coming up soon. I want to start, got a long list of stuff I want to do. I feel like I need to do it all before Monday, oh my gosh. Let's lay them out again first. And I need to find that stick thingy. Can never find that thing. I don't see it. Well, I'll just try to put them on with my hands. Well, let's lay them out first and then we'll see. So there and there. But anyway, I want to start my Halloween stamping and projects at least by maybe September 1st, we'll say. Alright. You see who is calling. Probably nobody. We've had so many telemarketers lately that and oh my gosh, they call so early in the morning. Whew, my last few days of sleeping in, like, that is my aunt calling. I will call her back soon after I get these glued on. It will be okay. Alright. Cannot hardly pick these up with my fingernails. Oh look, they kind of match. Alright. Ooh, glad that didn't drop in the glue. Okay. Ugh. Sorry guys, I'm just like making noises and I don't know. I should be chatting with you guys. But I don't really have anything else to say today, so is that one glued on? Nope. Alright, so one last one, and we will let him set sail for paradise. Alright, so he is a pretty cool dude, all shaded in there and all that good stuff. And I really like this thing, and thanks for watching, hanging out with me tonight. Bye guys.